Hey everybody, Brando Orlando here, coming to you live on tape from Universal Orlando Resort. As you see, gorgeous day here in Central Florida. Today we're going to talk about an attraction that sadly is going away and what we think will take its place. Thanks for joining me. If you're not familiar with the channel, my name is Brandon, aka Brando Orlando, and you can join me on adventures all throughout Central Florida, mainly theme parks, but a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Thanks for joining me. Let's get to it. Now, I did tease this a couple episodes ago. Are you going to Epic? And quick answer is yes. Yes, I am. In fact, I'm going tomorrow. I got my tickets. We're staying at the Hard Rock. Gonna have a nice little staycation tomorrow there. Chill out. This is probably one of my favorite pools in Orlando. I'm eyeing these Dark Universe badge holders. Kind of want that. How much is that? $16, but I do have my pass holders discount. I think I'm gonna let that be for just a minute. So, brings me out here. If you do not follow, I want to get this right. I believe it's Bio Deconstruct, which is a Twitter account that posts really aerial shots of these different theme parks in and around Central Florida. And he showed that the deconstruction of Rip Ride Rockit is already began. And as I'm looking here, this is where I'll be tomorrow. I'm kind of just getting a sense of where I'm at. Looks really legit. We're gonna spend a lot of time in this park tomorrow, so I'm really looking forward to that. But one of the main things I'm looking forward to is Super Nintendo World, which is represented here. But quick tip, if you're not going to Epic and you want a bunch of Epic merch, please come to the Epic Preview Center, which is located in City Walk on the way to Islands of Adventure. Tons and tons and tons of Epic merch. So if that's cool. You know I love a sign. That is going for $30. That's not bad. That'd be $100 at Disney easy. That is cool. Don't see any lanyards though. Yes, I do. This it's not a zippy though. It's just like a luggage tag. Okay. That's kind of weird. They don't have the. But as you see, tons of each little area's got its own pretty substantial merch collection. How to Train Your Dragon, Dark Universe, all that good stuff. But I digress. Rip Ride Rockit, very popular coaster here. If you're not familiar, we'll show it to you here in a second. It's basically a, what is that? 90-degree lift. And hey, how you doing? Ooh, that's where they're getting that. I've been seeing these around the parks quite a bit. This popcorn bucket for $34.99. Some cool jackets, some cool shirts, picture frames, blankets. But we're gonna head out. We're gonna talk Rip Ride Rockit. Sorry, I get easily distracted, as you see. We'll head out. We'll head over to Islands of Adventure, take a look. I really don't want to. This is actually a good shot over here. We'll take you out here. So, if you see just to the right of the Hard Rock sign, you're going to see the lift hill, which is, you can see it right now. There's actually guests going up that incline now. and you can see it whipping around. That's a straight up and down incline hill. But that coaster is going away. They've announced the closing date. And I kind of wanted to talk about what is going to take its place. Now, Universal in Hollywood recently announced that they are building a Fast and Furious coaster, which would not surprise me if they brought it over here to Florida. However, the location of the main queue and all that good stuff for Rip, they would have to kind of realign it to get it. I don't know if it's themed correctly for where it's located in the park. Now the other idea that I've seen ballied about the internet is a Ghostbusters coaster. Now, where I get the Ghostbuster from, or where people are drawing conclusions, basically, Universal's putting a lot of money into restoring the Hook and Ladder firehouse. You know, obviously famous set from Ghostbusters, the original Ghostbusters. They're refurbing that now, and currently, it used to host a Ghostbusters stage show that they no longer do, so it's been kind of vacant. So we're wondering, are they going to use that part of Ghostbusters and like kind of make the Ghostbusters coaster, which would be awesome. For me, pretty busy today. It is right at Round Park opening though, so not to be man, it's awfully early, but no judge. But I would like to see, instead of Rip Ride Rocket, I would like to see a Back to the Future coaster. I'm partial to Back to the Future. So, what do you guys think? Put it in the comments. What would you like to see replace Rip Ride Rocket? Something's definitely coming. We just don't know what yet. Also, of note, this airplane, formerly owned by Jimmy Buffett, known as the Hemisphere Dancer, that should be louder, known as the Hemisphere Dancer, is being taken apart and transported to Sapphire Falls Resort. So that is going away very, very soon. Bar's still open, as you saw earlier. And for some, I don't know if you can hear this, but playing Straight Out of Compton here. Is that family appropriate? Straight Out of Compton, Universal? Hey everybody, not Disney related, but I wanted to show you something. I'm here at Universal today, and check out the house music here walking from Islands of Adventure to Studios. Straight Out of Compton. So that was a good time. This is a better view of the attraction, that vertical incline lift. This is all going away. Let's check wait time. Let's see how we're looking here in the last few weeks at Rip Ride Rocket. Excuse me, Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. 40 minutes right now. It's not terrible. It's pretty busy, pretty darn busy today. You can see that entire queue over there is empty. They do have a single rider option, which is good. But again, that's a hard no for me. Recently, Universal Studios announced the closure of Rip Ride Rocket. I'm just curious. What would you like to see take its place? Put your comments below. You know, unlike Disney, there are a ton of, including that one, a ton of rides at Universal I would not even attempt. You could not literally pay me money to ride Rip Ride Rocket, Incredible Hulk, Velocicoaster, the list goes on and on and on. I'm just not a thrill seeker. Disney, I've done every ride except Tron. I just haven't had a chance to do it. I had a cast member. My wife's a cast member at Disney, and I had a chance to ride it for cast member preview, but I wasn't feeling well that day. I just didn't want to do it, and it looks like it's pretty. I'm pretty tall. I'm 6'2", and it looks kind of like they smush you in there, and I hate feeling claustrophobic. So, have not been on Tron, but there are a ton of Universal attractions I dare not attempt. Call me soft. I'll still be able to get to sleep tonight, believe me. Another thing I've never done at Universal is go into this store. I know this is where the pass holder magnet distribution is for studios. I always seem to go to Islands of Adventure to the Betty Boop store to get my magnet. But we'll pop in here. I've never been in here. I'm just kind of curious. Plus, I need some aircon in my life. Okay. Got some Tonight Show merch. Ladies, man. Saturday Night Live. That's funny. These are everywhere in Hollywood, California, as you might imagine. I think I bought one for my son when I was out in LA. A lot of SNL merch. More cowbell. Okay. Thank you. Okay. That's for the person that really, really loves NBC. We'll say it's not my kind of merch, but we'll tell you this, the aircon is completely working. Okay, look at that. It's not a luggage tag. I don't know. Well, I think that's going to do it for today. Actually, you know what? We're going to go look at that Ghostbusters building. See it. They are redoing this firehouse. But with the coaster, and I wasn't aware of this, the coaster actually goes through. It's got some scrim. But the coaster actually goes through the firehouse. I did not know that, having not ridden it. But definitely got some construction going on through here. And on that note, it's definitely going to do it for today. Thanks for joining me. Glad you did. If you liked what you saw today, make sure you hit like and subscribe. And if you hated what you saw, blame the Fast and the Furious. I really hate those movies. Keep the parks clean. All right, guys, I've got to know. Are you Disney or are you Universal? Put your answer in the comments. Okay, I've got a question for you. Do you prefer City Walk or Disney Springs? City Walk or Disney Springs? Put your answer in the comments.